Hello guys, welcome to Basic Nursing Classes. Myself Amanpreet. In today's video, we are moving on with our topic burns. In the previous video, we discussed about the classification of burns, which was according to the size and according to the depth. Okay, and now in this video, we are moving on with the classification which was according to the depth. In the previous video, we discussed about the partial thickness burns, and now we are going to discuss about the full thickness burns. Okay, in partial thickness burns, there was the damage to epidermis and the part of dermis. And now in full thickness burn, there will be more deep damage to the deeper layers of skin. Okay, so let's first discuss the full thickness burn. In full thickness burn, there will be damage to the epidermis, the dermis, the full dermis. Okay, because the full dermis is damaged, so it will lead to ester formation. Okay, so remember, in full thickness burn there will be ester formation. Okay, and this is very important from exam point of view. In this ester formation, this in appearance, in external appearance, it is leathery, it is dry and hard. Okay, and this ester must be removed for healing purpose. The body can automatically remove the ester also, or we have to remove the ester for healing purpose. And this type of burn, it appears waxy white, red, yellow, brown or black. Okay, so the different colors, different appearances are present in full thickness burn. And obviously, because the deeper layers of the skin layers, these are damaged, so grafting is necessary in healing, and it takes months and it may take weeks to heal. And because the deep layers are damaged, so edema is also there, and because of grafting it can lead to scarring. The scarring is present. And moreover, because there is damage to the dermis, total damage to the dermis, so the nerve endings, the nerve sensation, these also get damaged. So because the nerve endings, they get damaged, so the patient will not feel pain, or the pain will be reduced, plus the other sensations will also be reduced, or these can be absent. Okay, and the pain can also be absent or very much reduced. Okay, and let's move on to deep full thickness burn. So deep full thickness burn, these will be more deep. Okay, the more deeper layers of the skin, these will be involved. So beyond the skin into the underlying fascia, the underlying tissues, the muscles, the bones, okay, the tendons, these also all are involved. Okay, and in this type of burn, there is obviously ester formation, which appears totally black. Okay, and this is hard. Okay, and inelastic. And plus, because there is total damage to the deeper layers of the skin, so obviously the nerve endings, these also will get damaged, and the patient will not feel any pain, no pain will be present, and the sensation will also be absent. Okay, and obviously we have to do the grafting because deeper layers are damaged. Okay, and it takes months to heal. Okay, and obviously scarring is present after the healing. Now let's move on to a very important topic, that is rule of nines. Okay, through rule of nines, we basically calculate the total body surface area which is damaged through the burns. Okay, so let's move on to that. You can see in the diagram, the head and neck part, I have written 9%. So it means the head and neck, they comprise total 9% of the total body surface area. Okay, so head and neck, and both anterior and posterior, these comprise of 9% of body surface area. So 4.5 will be anterior part and 4.5% will be the posterior part. And You can see on the arms I have written 9%. So one arm write 9%, two arms 18%, and in one arm the posterior part will be 4.5% and anterior part will also be 4.5%. Okay, now let's move on to the chest area, anterior chest and posterior chest. Okay, these comprise of 18%. So anterior chest 9% and posterior chest also 9%. And let's move on to abdomen. Same like chest, anterior abdomen that is 9% and posterior abdomen, the you can say back, okay, that is also 9%. Okay, or you can also the other words which is commonly used in the exam, that is torso. Okay, the interior torso and posterior torso. So torso is both chest and abdomen, the whole torso. Okay, so anterior torso it is 18% and posterior torso, that is total back, that is also 18%. Now let's move on to the perineum. The perineum, the only the front part, okay, that is 1%. Okay, and let's move on to the leg. Okay, one leg 18%. Okay, so anterior 9% and posterior also 9%. So this is the basic funda behind the rule of nines. Okay, so by this by this body surface area, by calculating this body surface area, we can calculate the total burned area. Okay, so this is very very basic, and we have to remember which area comprise how much percent. Okay, and in the next video we are going to discuss about the basic pathophysiology in burns. Okay, and then after obviously we will discussing the management. Okay, so good luck, thank you.